Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, we will be discussing a major development in the world of finance as 18 countries have recently agreed to trade in the Indian rupee, signaling a shift away from the US dollar as the dominant currency in international trade. Indian rupee is edging closer to becoming an international currency with more and more countries working to de-dollarize global trade. Several nations have expressed interest in facilitating international trade in INR, and to make the process smooth, India's central bank, RBI, has given approval for opening 60 special rupee Vostro accounts in 18 countries including Russia and Sri Lanka. India's Minister of State for Finance Bhagwat Karad informed Parliament that as per records, India's central bank, Reserve Bank of India, RBI, had granted approval to domestic and foreign AD authorized dealer banks in 60 cases for opening SRVs of banks from 18 nations for settling payments in Indian rupees. The minister further said, out of the 18 countries, Russia has been vocal in facilitating trade in local currency for the overall process of de-dollarization. He went on to say that India, however, has been supporting the idea of trade in local currency majorly to boost exports. The 18 countries that have been allowed to trade in Indian rupees are Russia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Botswana, Fiji, Germany, Ghana, Israel, Kenya, Malaysia, Mauritius, Myanmar, New Zealand, Oman, Seychelles, Tanzania, Uganda, United Kingdom. The numbers clearly indicate a significant progress in the development of mechanism to settle international trade in Indian rupees. What is Special Rupee Vostro Account or SRVA? The process of SRVA started last year in the month of July when the RBI issued detailed guidelines on cross-border trade transactions in the Indian rupees, INR. It has been decided to put in place an additional arrangement for invoicing, payment, and settlement of exports-imports in INR, the India's central bank said. 8 countries have opened Special Rupee Vostro Account, SRVA, to facilitate overseas trade in Indian rupee. In about 6 months, these accounts have touched half a century mark and more countries are showing interest in settling trade in the Indian currency. This shows that India's policy of facilitating trade in rupee has been gaining momentum. A report by PTI quoted sources saying that so far, 49 Vostro accounts have been opened. To settle trade as per the new mechanism, authorized banks in India need to open and maintain SRVAs of the partner trading countries' banks. These accounts keep the foreign entities holding in the Indian bank in INR. When an Indian importer make a payment to a foreign trader in rupees, the amount gets credited to this Vostro account. Similarly, when an Indian exporter has to be paid for goods and services in rupees, amount from this Vostro account will be deducted and credited to the exporter's regular account. The SRVA's holders are allowed to invest surplus balance in Indian government securities. This facility is being provided by the RBI to help popularize the new arrangement. Indian importers undertaking imports through this mechanism shall make payment in INR, Indian rupee, which shall be credited into the special Vostro account of the correspondent bank of the partner country, against the invoices for the supply of goods or services from the overseas seller supplier, the Indian Central Bank had said. India has been trying to promote the use of INR for trade settlement with other countries after the West and European nations imposed sanctions following the launched special military operation by Russian President Vladimir Putin against Ukraine. Overall, the move towards trading in the Indian rupee is a significant development in the world of finance. It represents a challenge to the existing financial order and could potentially reshape the global economy in significant ways. Thank you for watching.